was a very, very concerted effort on the part of the regional district. Rod Nickel was the area C director, and Kel Kelly was just coming in. They worked very hard together. But really the force behind this was Kathy Campbell. Kathy Campbell was she had my job then, before my time with the Tsolum River, and she really, really pushed well and got all the partners together. And as you can see on the sign over there, it's quite a list of partners that put it all together. But we're really happy it's here. It's a natural reserve type of park with just the trails that are in it. There's no motorized vehicles allowed in here.
People do use the park. We are hoping when the regional district and the local governments are into making these wildlife corridors. So this is going to be one of them because of the railway grade, the historic grade that's been here all the way to headquarters to Dove Creek. And then the One Spot Trail, which was done a few years ago. Kel Kelly was a regional district for our area at the time, and he was instrumental in making the One Spot Trail. And so now the regional district is working on the design for a bridge, a foot and horse bridge, traffic bridge to connect the two neighborhoods. So you can get all the way from on your bike or walking from here to Courtenay, like to downtown Courtenay eventually, once this bridge goes in. And Hans and Shirley were some of our key volunteers 15 years ago. They're both getting quite elderly now, so we don't see much of them anymore. But still, Shirley comes out and volunteers for various events. You'll see her at Fiesta, a few events like that, serving baked goods and stuff. But they keep on going. They have a beautiful place, and they're one of our salmon counters. They actually go down when the coho are coming up and spot salmon for us. And one of the people that phone in and give me an indication of what kind of in-migration we're getting. Great people, and I think Hans has kind of gotten used to now that they've named the trail after him before he died.
Well, I'm just going to take the opportunity to welcome everybody. You're the first visitors to Bob's Bench. And just a few words about Bob. Bob came to us in about 2001. He was introduced to us by Hans Jorgensen's daughter, who runs a fishing lodge in Cayuga. And Bob was one of their regular customers. And they got to talking, and Bob was starting to think about, been a fisherman all his life, he caught lots of fish, enjoyed fishing, maybe it's time to start putting something back. He got to talking to Gene, and Gene said, well, you should go talk to Jack. So he called me up, right out of the blue. Oh, yeah, well, I'm happy, yeah, come on over. So he flew in, we picked him up at the airport, and I took him around to various projects he was doing, and then to project in Millman Creek, which is in Merville, down Fitzgerald Road. And we had done as much as we could with the money we had, and we needed about $5,000 to finish off what we were doing. He's standing there on this weir that we built, and we're looking at about 10 acres of wetland that we've created. And he's sitting there with his mouth open. He's like, you did this for how much? He could not believe the discounts and the volunteerism and the amount of stuff that we get done for so little money. I turned around and was looking back at him. He already had his checkbook out, was writing me a check for $5,000. Said, no problem. Ask me anytime. So we stayed in touch. We got to be actually pretty good friends. And then I invited him to join the board. And he joined the board of directors just about the time that we were really putting the pressure on to get the mindset fixed. Bob stepped up, said, I'm putting $50,000 on the table. Come on, you guys, let's get this thing going. That 50 grand turned into about 160 grand, which got us the design to fix the mine. So it was Bob who actually kick-started the process, really kick-started the process by coming up with